right? A big word, of course, but really we do have many covenants, what the dictionary defines most simply as an agreement of all sorts in our lives beyond this most ancient, sacred, joyous, and also sort of brutal one. Today, Gabe, Meirav, and I had written down young Fred, but now I can say Ilai. Wow, it's so exciting. With all of us convened are part of an agreement that brings him into a large and garrulous communal chamula, right? A divine covenant set down so long ago, one that we've been reading about just now in Breshit. I really liked that Gabe told me that when he couldn't sleep Thursday night after they had just come home from the hospital, he cracked open the Chumash and thought about today. I was like, whoa, that's so exciting. All right, so the birth parasha was Vayishlach, right? Good stuff like Gabe described with Yaakov and Esav meeting up, agreeing not to kill each other, maybe even be brothers like from afar, to respect what each one had achieved, to be proud of how they had emerged from the complications of their birthright. A sort of family covenant, of course, to build families, amass fortunes, and to show leadership to others. Then this week we continue with Vayeshev, right? It's a dark story. Joseph's troubled relationship with his brothers, their actions in response, Jacob's grief over Joseph's fake death, then his adventures in Egypt, including the long imprisonment, his interpretation of dreams, you know what I mean? Sarah Mashkim, Sarah, whatever, all of that stuff, right? And then Pharaoh himself. And then, how does the parsha end? V'lo zachar Sarah mashkim et Yosef vayishkachehu. And you're like, whoa, that's a really heavy way to like end a parsha, right? The butler freed forgets about his covenant, the agreement that he made with Joseph to free him once he was freed. What do we wish for most in our lives? To be thought of, to be included. You know I like that word. To be remembered. Covenants remind us of that, of our history, of our lives together, of the Jewish stuff that connects us, and of each other. And it's the each other that helped, of course, make today possible. The families who all fetched and schlepped, and friends and family who prepared and brought. Natan and Yam, who did a lot. And, you know, and Jessica for her support and arranging flowers and muffins. That was actually very important. And the Kasha Varnishkis from Ron and Marion, newly arrived in Israel a few months ago. Welcome, Fred, to our big, happy, Fred. That's so bad. Because I wrote it down. I've been calling him Fred. I didn't have the, I thought if I put X felt weird. That's hilarious, but all week that's what I did. So welcome, let me say that again then. Welcome, Ilai, to our big, happy, extended Chabula. We're so happy that you joined us. That's so funny.